So why is it that it is so easy for a person who is a regular cigarette smoker to keep on smoking cigarettes even though that person is intelligent and has made the decision to stop smoking? And why is it so hard for someone to stop smoking? The answer to that resides in the complex neurobiology and neurogenetics of how nicotine in cigarettes literally hijacks the child's developing brain and takes over it. The interesting fact is that if the cigarette were as safe a nicotine delivery device as a cup of morning coffee that you have is for delivering caffeine, there would be no medical need for people to stop smoking. Nicotine itself is medically very safe. I served as a consultant to the 1988 Surgeon General's report on nicotine. In that, we spent considerable time, in fact, we even have an entire appendix dealing with the toxicology of nicotine as distinct from tobacco smoke. The bottom line is really simple. Cigarettes kill, nicotine does not. Nicotine medications are safe, they are effective, and they can help you gain control so you can be free of tobacco use. There are other effective medications too, of course, and there are other effective techniques to help people stop smoking. But the fact is, the scientific literature unequivocally shows that the major cause of relapse back to cigarette use at any time after you have stopped smoking is one or more nicotine withdrawal symptoms. These can include being irritable, anxious, nervous, not concentrating well, getting frustrated easily, being short-tempered, intense craving for cigarettes. These are all physical. The only way, if your nicotine dependence score is more than 3 out of 10 points, that you can control and suppress those nicotine withdrawal symptoms is by using an individually medically managed, tailored program designed to suppress those withdrawal symptoms so you can then deal with the psychological dependency side of your cigarette use. What do I mean by the psychological dependency side of cigarette use? Well, if you think about it, every cigarette user has specific settings and triggers that cause you to want to light up a cigarette. It might be making a telephone call, it might be starting your car, it might be when you're in an argument. One department chair at a university whom I was treating told me that when he walked from his office to the provost's office, he would typically smoke 2 packs of cigarettes in that walk so that he would be able to function clearly and normally with this man whom he didn't get along with very well. Those are trigger settings for cigarettes. You all have your own unique ones. You need to identify those, and you need to then determine how you are going to handle that trigger after you have stopped smoking without a cigarette. And we will provide you with tools so that you can develop your own unique action strategies for each and every trigger that you identify.